Yo, what's going on? It's your boy BigDonSkillz once again. Got another topic today, and this one I'm about to go in. This is a probably controversial topic, but it's something that I've been really noticing and thinking about for a while. And I'm about to go in on why I believe most Twitch streamers nowadays, or just overall, are trash. And the fact that there is just an over-convoluted, saturated system of streamers right now. So the first thing I have to say is every time I go into a stream, one of the big things I look for is fun, communication, someone who's interactive with chat, a person who, just has some sort of personality. The problem now is that everybody's seen these big names. They've seen the Ninjas, the Shrouds, Zeros. There's tons of streamers that are, or there's a few streamers actually that are at that top threshold, and they can stream for a living, they can make a lot of money, and it now has this false narrative that everyone can just jump straight into streaming, they can make a lot of money, they can be ninja, they can make money by literally just sitting on their ass and playing games all day. Now, although that would be great in concept, I mean, there's steps you have to take to this. This isn't an overnight success that I feel like a lot of people are really going for. The big thing I see is that, especially on the small level, a lot of people always complain about coming from the bottom, and I see this a lot on YouTube as well. A lot of people are complaining, or they say, it's hard to grow, or support small streamers, all these hashtags, small communities, oh, let's build a family together. Bullshit. It's corny, it's whack. It doesn't work for the most part. You really have to be out there and market yourself appropriately. But what 99.9% of people are doing is not that at all. A lot of channels I go into, they literally have no panels, and if for all you who aren't aware of what the panels are, it's just the information below your actual video. So if you're watching a stream, like, who the hell is BigDonSkillz, right? I have an about me section, my social medias, they're clickable, things like that. If you look at a decent channel, they're gonna have some information about themselves, and it may be sponsors, they have the Amazon links you can do. There's all sorts of extensions that Twitch has, but a lot of people are just kind of jumping into it raw, and I think they really want the results. Another thing I see, it kind of ties in with the panels, is like, I go into a channel, person's not even talking, they're just so concentrated on playing Call of Duty or Fortnite or League of Legends or whatever the top game is at the time, Dota, which I don't watch, but they're so into their game, and the fact that there's no one in their stream talking, they're just mumbling, not saying anything, focusing the game. Like, dude, I can go and play any of those games myself, so why am I gonna watch you if you aren't entertaining to me, And I kind of stepped forward, but going back on the panels, those same channels will also only have a donate button on their panels, So if I go on your channel and all I see is a donate button, that's gonna turn me off. That means you're only in this for the money, right? Like, you don't even care about anything else. It's like, I have 11 followers and my only thing is donate button, And something that I've also done within myself is trying to expand my market, expand my brand. I've tried out a few of these communities, and I've just noticed that in very rare instances, do you meet genuine people? There's some genuine people. I've met some good friends on Twitch. I met some cool, people that I would definitely network with, play future games with, things like that. But a lot of the community is just in for this selfish gain, the follow for follow, which has existed for a while. This is before Twitch, people were doing that back in the Instagram days, probably even in MySpace, to be honest with you. And it's just a corny thing, people focus so much on these numbers, and it doesn't even matter, dude. It literally has no effect. Where I see people all the time who have way more followers than me, and maybe 1 or 2 viewers in their stream, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you can have all these people, you can have a few thousand or 10,000 followers, and you still only have 4 people watching your stream. It's like, maybe there's something you need to focus on first before you take this jump. Another thing I see is just that there's a huge thing of people wanting to go full-time streaming in the beginning, and I'm like, dude, what? Like, what the hell is wrong with you? You cannot do this. The big thing I see is like literal channels that are, I don't have that, I'm a fairly I am a low or a small community or small streamer, excuse me, but there's people who have like less followers than me. They haven't even reached affiliate yet. And for all you who don't know what affiliate is, it's pretty much just in simplicity, it's once you receive a certain amount of like followers, viewer count, and there's one more thing I can't think off the top. Twitch pretty much enables you to start, having people subscribe to your channel. You can do emotes, so you're able to like claim it on your text. You can actually technically start making money then, outside of just donations. So a lot of people haven't hit affiliate, which by the way, it's extremely easy to hit. Affiliate is like really easy. I think the third stat is like stream on a certain amount of days. So you have to average maybe like 3 viewers a stream for X amount of days, and then have like 50 followers, which is, I'm telling you, easy if you go into this with the right mindset, you play the right game, you have a personality, you actually market yourself, And I see so much on these small communities that people are just like, oh, I'm trying to reach affiliate, like help me reach affiliate, blah blah blah. And I think to myself, and I'm like, dog, like if you can't even reach affiliate, that means that's essentially Twitch's way of saying like, nah, dog, like we're not putting you on that forefront yet, it's a minimum requirement, and it's a very simple requirement. And I see a lot of people in these communities talk about, oh, I've been streaming for 12 hours and there's only one person in my stream, or there's nobody in my stream. And it's always the same thing over and over again. And the big problem is that these people, I a few times I'll check their stream out, I'll go in and look at their archive, see what they did their last stream, or just check out their status. And same thing as I said before, no panels, or maybe they just have that donate button, or their panels look just trash. They stream for 10 minutes straight, didn't say a word, and all because they didn't have anybody in their stream. And I just watched a video the other day. I forgot the guy's name, but when I upload the video, I'll have the link in the description. But he does these skits about Twitch streamers, and they're so good because I just couldn't agree more with them. And one of the things on there was people complaining about them not growing because no one is talking in their stream, so they don't talk, right? But it's like, yo, you gotta show your ass out, you gotta be out there. It's like you're entertaining yourself, and I'll admit, I had to teach myself this as being someone who's pretty like outgoing, pretty social. I even found it kind of odd to, entertain myself at times. But yo, you just gotta get down to it. I mean, if it's something you're passionate about, you have to like be willing to take the steps towards it, to put the effort towards it. Because if you don't, you're not gonna go anywhere. And that's not just streaming. That's literally life. That is life. You have to put effort. If you don't put effort in, don't expect results. And that's something my parents have told me time and time again. And yeah, I was when I was younger, especially as a teenager, there is I didn't really acknowledge it, but as an adult, I mean, I couldn't agree more. You have to put in that effort. And not only that, you got to work smart, and you got to work smart, and that makes your results even better. You don't have, if you just sit there and grind for 12 hours, it doesn't mean anything if you're playing Fortnite and you put your creator code tag in the description, which, by the way, I think Fortnite is one of the most boring games to watch, and I only watch maybe 1 or 2 streamers period for Fortnite. It's just an insanely boring, convoluted, overpopulated game. So all these people are jumping into it, and I'll be honest, it's a loser mentality where these people bring nothing to the table. They have no skills. They have no, I mean, I don't say no social skills. It's a little disrespectful, but honestly, I mean, that probably is the case. They don't have any like social skills, and they think just by sitting on their ass playing games all day that they can all of a sudden go full-time. You know, I've seen there's people who've quit their jobs, went full-time streaming with no following. Like, I don't know about you, man, but I can't afford to just be dropping jobs and going full-time and not make any money for a few months, you know, which by the way, if you don't make a certain threshold within the months, you know, Twitch doesn't initially pay you. So in the beginning, when you even start getting subscribers and things like that, you're not going to be making money, because if you don't hit that threshold, you know, they're going to withdraw. So I don't know. I feel like I even went light on this video. There's probably a bunch more topics I could talk about on it, but that's just one of the basics I see when it comes to streamers. People are boring as hell. They don't bring anything unique to the table. They put minimum effort expecting maximum results. It's just boring, you know. It sucks, and I get annoyed, honestly, when I go on Twitter. And then this is my last point. When I go on Twitter and all I see, dude, is just these corny posts of like, you know, today in the stream, you know, I had 2 viewers, but like, it's okay, like, I'm gonna keep pushing. This is what I want to do, you know, I have a love and passion for it, blah blah blah. And once again, I check their streams are trash, like absolute trash. Like, yeah, no wonder you're getting no results, because you're whack. Like, there's nothing to you, you know what I'm saying? It's just like rappers out here with, you know, I actually have to give them more credit, but you know, rappers out here that are like, you know, dropping mixtapes and things like that, at least they have some sort of hustle, you know what I'm saying? Their shit may be like garbage, but like, they're out there being active, you know, and most people aren't even out there being active. Like, even if your shit is trash, to me it may be trash, but then like to your 10 eventual maybe 10,000 followers, they could think you're the coolest person in the world, you know. So I don't know, Twitch streamers need to get their shit together. And I just honestly think, you know, maybe in the next half a year or year, this will all, like, a lot of this will just die down, because a lot of people will just quit, you know. Nah. And if you're someone who's new and you don't know this stuff, sometimes it is ignorance, you know. Like, maybe you aren't aware of your panels. You know, one of my Twitch friends, like, she had descriptions and stuff, but she wasn't aware about like the panel. So I found a good video, sent her the video, she updated her panels, right? And her setup looks cleaner. But you can see the difference between people who put in effort and, you know, maybe they just weren't aware of certain instances or certain things, as opposed to people who literally just have, it says none in their description, you know. They have nothing about themselves. They don't have any sort of social media, a Twitter, a Facebook, a YouTube. And they just focus literally on, if I stream more hours, I'll get more followers, which means I'll get more popular. And that's only the basis of it. Your growth will be so slow, it'll be stagnant, it'll just be whack and corny. So that's all I gotta say, y'all. I went on this video for too long, and that's just how I am. I did this in one take. I don't do no second takes on these videos. This is just straight from the heart, straight from the soul. So once again, it's your boy BigDonSkillz. If you enjoyed the video, if you didn't enjoy the video, I don't care. Like, leave a comment, you know, talk about it. I want to hear people talk about it. Because if you dislike the video, don't make a mention to what you agreed or disagreed with, then I mean, that's the whole reason why this still keeps going on, because people are ignorant of it and people just don't care, you know. Some people just don't put that effort in. So yeah, I want to hear everybody's opinions, whether you agree with me, whether you disagree, what you think should be changed, or what do you think people should do to change. I mean, my answer is simple, is do your damn research. Do your research, you know. It's that simple. Talk to friends, you know. If you're in one of those streamer communities, you know, get with some like-minded people. There are good people in these streamer communities. I don't think they're all bad. So get with some like-minded people. Man, get your hustle on, figure out what makes you you. So once again, like I said, drop the comment. Don't forget to follow me on my Twitch, as I also stream, of course. I have been doing a lot of Smash Brothers lately, as well as Resident Evil. Resident Evil is going to be my new game, and I've been jump scaring like crazy. So check me out on Twitch, as well as Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. It's all in the description below. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Have a good day. I will see y'all on the next one, and peace.